Hi, everyone. Today we're going to talk about 3 tips to enhance your clairvoyance. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine from Kyanite Psychic Services, and I love to help highly sensitive and creative souls build trust and cultivate their innate spiritual and intuitive gifts. If you'd like to find out more about my services, please check out my website, which is kyanitepsychic.com. I've made quite a few videos on clairvoyance at this point. I'll try to put them all in a playlist and link it down below. But today I'm going to talk about a few things I haven't talked about before on my channel. 3 tips to help enhance this ability that we all have. So we're on the same page. Clairvoyance is clear seeing or psychic seeing, and it's when you perceive colors, imagery, energy with the mind's eye. So, something important to understand is that just like how our physical eyes are the vehicle for our physical sight, our sixth chakra or third eye chakra is the vehicle for our clairvoyant sight, our psychic sight. And the first 2 tips to enhance this ability that we all have to do with the connection that our chakras have with our physical body, how they're connected and interface with each other. This is something I really didn't consider early on in my journey. I was really focused on the non physical, opening your third eye, all of that, which is great. But our physical and our energetic body, the two are intertwined, right? They inform each other. It's a two-way street. And the chakras in the body are connected to the physical body via the endocrine system or glands. So for the sixth chakra, since we're talking clairvoyance, it is connected to the physical body via the pineal gland. And some of you may already be familiar with that connection between the pineal gland and the third eye, right? So my first tip that really ties into all this is to eat some dark chocolate. Yep, you heard me. Eat some dark chocolate. You've got an excuse. Yes. Don't eat the whole bar, maybe, but maybe a square or two, because dark chocolate has lecithin in it. And that is a compound that is known to help enhance the function and strengthen the pineal gland. So if you look at labels of some processed foods, you might have seen the term soy lecithin as an ingredient. We're not really talking about that. We're talking about it in a more whole state, right? So you can find it in dark chocolate. If you're not keen on chocolate, you're one of those people. um, you can also find lecithin in egg yolks, and you can also find it in tofu. So take your pick, whatever floats your boat. But those foods, having a little bit of them consistently can help enhance the function of your pineal gland, which in turn enhances the function of your sixth chakra and your clairvoyant space. It's all interconnected. I know that I found when I have days that I'm doing a lot of reading or I'm in meditation, using energy tools for a long period of time, I'll take a little break and have a tiny bit of dark chocolate, and it really does help refresh the color and vibrancy of my clairvoyant space. So I invite you to try it out too, and maybe let me know in the comments if it's helped you out as well. My second tip for you all to enhance your clairvoyance is to get on a regular sleep schedule. You don't have to be completely rigid about it, right? But try to get on a regular, consistent-ish sleep schedule, getting the same amount roughly of sleep every night, going to bed when it's dark out and getting up when it's light out if you can, right? If your day-to-day life allows for that. Because that influences the health of your pineal gland, and you guessed it, right? Influences the health of your sixth chakra and the health of your clairvoyant space. I would also add on to that, not only getting quality, consistent sleep, but getting some sunlight every day. Not staring at the sun, we know that's not healthy, but getting a little bit of sunlight every day also is great for the pineal gland and then in turn your clairvoyant space. It's helpful to know what the pineal gland's function is in the body, and I am not someone with a medical background, so I'm going to give you a really simple version, right? Um, the pineal gland secretes the hormone melatonin. which I'm sure you're familiar with, and it helps to regulate our circadian rhythms. So it very much has to do with sleep, right? Um, I found, I've talked about sleep a bit in terms of psychic development, but I found that if I'm not sleeping enough or I'm having fitful sleep, that my clairvoyant space is a little fuzzy. It's not quite what it normally is. It's really important. So, also, if you're someone that is having issues with insomnia, um, that can have an effect on your clairvoyant space. So, it's really important to address that and to find some solutions as you are guided. And the third tip that I have is a little bit of a turn from the other things that we've been discussing in this video, and it is to practice visualizing in detail often. Think about your clairvoyance as a muscle, right? We all, you know, start at different points, have different levels of vibrancy in our clairvoyant space. But whatever your starting point is, it doesn't need to remain there. You can absolutely practice and cultivate the ability to see with your mind's eye in greater and greater detail. So, when I say practice visualizing in detail, there are many ways to go about this and absolutely have fun with it too. That's another thing, right? But one way that can really help is to, pick a point in your room. There's less stuff for me to look at in here. So just pick a point in the room, right? And just look at it, take in all the details of what is around you. Take as much time as you need. And then close your eyes and begin to see all of those details that you saw with your physical eyes, but in your mind's eye. And doing exercises just like that one consistently, maybe every day, every other day, every week, that is absolutely going to enhance your clairvoyant abilities. So, viewing it again as a muscle that you can grow stronger and stronger and stronger with it is beneficial rather than saying, well, I'm not really clairvoyant. I'm not that clairvoyant, or I only can see this and not that. It's never a done deal. We can always grow, we can always strengthen all of our non physical senses. So I hope that the information in this video that I shared today is helpful to you on your journey and that it motivates you to want to strengthen your own clairvoyance. I wanted to say that I do have a guided meditation that walks you through using some energy tools to strengthen your clairvoyance, and that is a wonderful resource. I will link that in the comments below and also up above. And if you'd like to check out other resources that I have to offer, I do have quite a few free workshops and other guided meditations and some workshops and courses that are all about different aspects of psychic and spiritual development. I will link those materials below. Thanks so much for being here again, and I look forward to connecting with you in the next video.